few things. It's like the cannibalism thing. Like, I don't want it to happen. There's 2 fucking bears? Hold on. Where's the other bear? No, wildlife. Yeah, no, we can hunt that one. You... I wish that you were not like... Whale is also bonded to, I'm pretty sure, a couple of thrombos. She might actually be bonded to a rhino too. If it wasn't for the fact that I have a couple of rhinos that are bonded to people, I wouldn't still have rhinos. They're very tank animals, but I don't know. I can't like have them indoors without them like messing out stuff. And they also don't do like the rescuing and the hauling, unfortunately. Although that one doesn't. That one never got fucking trained enough. The hell of a name. Who are you supposed to be bonded to? Ali. Your colonist must have died. I like Sulfur though. Sulfur and Supreme. I like Supreme. Supreme dies a lot. I have done a lot to keep Supreme. Bubba is the same name as one of my community members. So out of interest, I don't rename any of my colonists or any of my animals. These are all named by my colonists. All my animals are named by my colonists. All my colonists are the exact name that they walked in with. I don't name anybody and change anybody's names and stuff. So like if you happen to walk in and somebody's got the same name as like a community member that's like, you know, always around, always chatting, stuff like that, and I happen to see them, I'll steal them. Mind you, I sometimes get somebody different for people, especially like Gorilla. Gorilla is for a waiver, because I'm probably not going to come across a waiver in game as a name, but I know a waiver likes gorillas. So we have a gorilla in here. Also, is that Grimm's wife? It is. So Grimm can now actually sleep next to Kangaroo. This is the other reason why I want to kick everybody out of their beds, so that they can realign with their partners as well. So we've still got a couple of unknown beds in here. We've still got unknown beds. I can get rid of... Where is the next set? Here. Let's get rid of you lot. Send yous to real beds. I should have enough real beds for this, I think. I'm not entirely sure because it will only let me select 200 of a thing at a time. So when it comes to daytime, I'm going to turn all of the double beds into prison beds, and then I'm going to unset them as like colonist beds, and then all the couples can then sleep together, and all of the singles can sleep on their own, and hopefully some of the bedding issues will be fixed. I can't guarantee that we're gonna have enough beds for everybody. I need to move over so I don't get my hospital. I don't think I've got enough beds for everybody, but like if some people go and have a like sleep on the ground outside, that's really going to be a them problem at this point, because if I need more beds than this, I'm going to have to start building like along here or something. Like I thought about building up here. What is that one going for? You hunting? Look a lot like you're hunting. Oh, you're being hunted. Oh, thank God. I thought it was hunting like a cat or something. I'm like, what are you chasing? And it's actually just Ray's fucking them over. Also, Ray stole Sam's armor, by the way. Nobody's supposed to be wearing that, but somebody keeps fucking getting it. But yeah, definitely take out that bear. That'd be some good meat. If they're getting along with their like cooking things, let's move the other couple of benches. I want to chuck those down. I know it's super hard to see whenever I have flooring in the way, but we will make do for the moment. Also, what am I doing with that? Are these... No, they're connected along the line, I think. Let's get this, say yes to that. So we get those grown out. Hide in room, because darkness. Kimmy, it's nighttime. I literally cannot help you with that. Like, we don't have enough, we don't have enough steel, to be fair. Eventually, I'll have lights in everybody's rooms, and that's going to be so much. We're going to have lights, and we're going to have vents in every room. Can you imagine how much steel is needed for that at a fucking size like this? It's going to be a lot. Completed all research, almost. So I stopped before the star stuff, right? I know it's a bit behind my ass. I can't really help you as much with that. But like, as you can see, I got like the Starflight basics. I didn't actually research that. They read books. I don't want any of this research right now until we're on like one of the later areas, because you might have noticed I don't have any research benches set up anywhere, right? I don't want any of this to be researched yet. I don't want to be getting messages about persona cores and crap. We've already got that a couple of times. I don't want that. I do not want them in my base. As soon as I get a persona core in my base, we get mega raided, and I just need my people to be stable enough that everybody's allowed to carry a weapon, and also that I have enough weapons for everybody to carry a weapon. So it's still kind of nuts at this point. Like, it's still a little bit too nuts in my colony to do that until we start getting onto like the last kind of area. Like maybe the last location, then I might research it. But until then, I don't even want to go on to that. I'm just moving all my grow lights around too. This isn't going to be a perfect science or anything like this. This will be as good as I can get for like moving these around. I think I've got enough for this space though. I should have. I might need one more light. I know that they have like a second wide radius and shit. But I like them to be like super covered because then they grow pretty well. That might be... Oh, that's right, because it's dented over. It's fine. It would be almost overlapping, but yeah. I also got rid of a heap of grow lights as well because the other areas. But yeah. They ended up... Because I bought them heaps of books, right? So, like, I've got books here, I've got books, like, up here as well. And they just, like, they're structural engineering. Yeah, somebody read that. And so it gives me a bit of, like, the points towards... I'm seeing Nikki and Nina and a whole bunch of people having a snooze in here. We probably don't have enough beds, but we'll sort this out in the morning. When, like, these last couple of beds happen. Grey mate, when you're done with that, can I get you to just deconstruct these? Because then I can pop down one more bed. Once I've got every bed down, I obviously don't have a bed over here, but I guess somebody's going to be sleeping in the great outdoors, you know. Everybody else down here has one. Yeah, looks like it. Alright. I don't know what I'm going to do for like more beds. If I need more beds, like originally it was going to be down here, but I just don't have enough space plus throwing turrets down in this area. So like the only other place I could do it, I don't want to expand past here because I actually made myself like a set size border that I kind of still want to build in. And any way I could kind of do it would be to like chuck stuff out here where I want all my what do you call it, the wind turbines to be. I want this to be basically a wind farm out here. So the only thing I could do is probably put bedrooms either down here up against the wall or something, but I'd lose so much grow area. Although down here would not be the worst if I did that, because like I can't really plant stuff down here much anyway. They are harvesting this. I won't set that up to grow yet. I see them sneaking in here and eating my shit because there's nothing edible over here. Bugs me. And it's officially touching me. It's officially touching my crops. So for 5 days, it's been expanding to be able to actually touch my crops now. So we had time. And one more day, when it's the 15th, I'm going to smack them upside the head. I might actually bring them in extra turrets. I'll tell you what, there's a bear like running around over there, but these are not powered yet. Could I don't want to put it so close that it's going to blow up a wall, but if I put it in front of it, I'd have to bring power out past it. But like I could probably put a couple here. Maybe. I'll bring the 3 from down the bottom and I'll just stagger them forwards a little bit, and I might bring in extra electricity for that. Like those 2 are kind of like the main ones in front of it. I think if I put one up higher, and I'll just see, like I'm going to have to build some electricity out to it. That one might be too close. But I think it could be worth it, maybe. Like who fucking knows? Like I kind of don't really want to have to take this up higher, but if I got to do it, If I took it up to this one, it would get it all the way, but I don't want to risk losing power. Really to the center one, actually. Hold on. If it would be about here, maybe there, it might reach. If I could get them to build that, I think all three of them might be able to reach that. I might need like one more click on the end of it. And I've got like a tiny bit of steel so we can see. I'm doing like floors and shit at the moment, so I don't really have that much resources. Where else would they... I mean, if they pull it from there, they're going to put it into the air conditioners, I think. Or they're going to repair shit. It's one of the two things they might be doing with that. That is in fact limestone. Tell you what, let's get somebody that can do some good construction. Like Tofu, you're awake, mate? You are. You're hauling sun lamp to lamp. How about you could spend some time in here? Like, this is what I'm talking about with like the very rare case where I might actually need to like spend some time telling a colonist to do something, because like somebody might be here soon and do this soon, but they probably won't be. And I could probably really do with the extra resources if they're pulling this up and putting it somewhere and I don't know where it's going. Like, I'm going to obviously go disable the flooring from the other area in a hot second, because this won't take Tofu like fucking any amount of time. He'll be done with this in like a minute. That is the best thing. Tofu is like really high construction. You know what I also forgot to do? I forgot to call my... I don't want you to clean the room, mate. I forgot to call the trader in. I might go do that. Hold on. No, first. Disable the flooring in here. I can only select 200. Hold on. Yeah, don't do the floors yet, because before I know it, all my steel will be gone. Corpsey mate, can I get you to... when it's done saving. I thought it was green. They're very high with their stats, so I don't know if they've come by. I actually should by now be able to call in all 4 merchants. I'm pretty sure I can do... I think it's yellow and blue together, I think. I wonder how Orange is going. He's been in there for fucking ages. Every time Orange ends up in prison, he takes fucking forever to come back out. Yeah, I need a bulk goods. I don't have much to sell, to be honest. But we could do a food. Are you... Hold on. Before you do that... Yeah, green is enemies with blue. Alright, actually, can you go do something else for a moment? Because otherwise I'll call them in at the same time. But yeah, call for green, because green's like super, super happy with us. And generally speaking, they're only going to bring us generally food. The one that I could have done is... yellow and purple, sorry. Yellow and purple like each other. So I can have them here at the same time. That's efficient. But getting green out of the way, then doing yellow, purple, and then calling in blue at the end should help. Everybody's almost all awake. So let's crack out the bedroom situation. Yep, confirm it. Just pause it for a second, because honestly, it'd be faster for me to like just wipe out all this. I think I've got almost every bed. Otherwise, there'll be 1 or 2 beds that are not allocated. Why aren't these ones? Why? Oh, they might not be colonist beds yet. Where the beds are? Oh, because they're not sealed. That's fine. Alright, so if that's the case, make a medical. If they're not sealed, I can make a medical beds, and that still forces them out. Alright. Now, everybody's gone back to sleeping on the floor. Let's turn these back to people's beds that they can have. And the reason why I'm doing this is it kicks everybody out of wherever they were sleeping and forces, if they were in a relationship, to go back to find and sleep together. And everybody that was single should hopefully end up sleeping by themselves. So hopefully, apart from like with the exclusion of the 2 beds that are not made yet and will be made for whoever is left at the end, we should have all the daytimers, well, all the night owls should be trying to access beds now, right? Night owls will get access to beds first. They're probably all going to be individuals, if not coupled together. And then everybody else should be daytimers going to bed at like their appropriate time. So yeah, hopefully that sorts that out. If I zoomed in, actually, hold on, it should show me if, yeah, it's all unknown until somebody goes and sleeps in it. Cool. Nice. So at the moment, only like a couple of people have beds, but people in a relationship will go and they'll lay down in a bed next to whoever their partner is, right? So wherever somebody goes to bed first, they should fix themselves up. So if somebody doesn't go and lay next to a partner, that's a really them problem at that point in time. But yeah, I'm not sure how many beds I've got. I obviously have more than 200 individual beds because it won't let me select more than that at a time. I could try to like do a count if I stay the fuck away from my hospital, and we'll get up to 200 and we'll see what we've got. Probably not enough, I'll tell you that much. 28, 58, that's 180. Alright, so selecting all of just my actual beds, we've got 183 at the moment, plus these two that are not made. So 185, which is not really enough for like the amount of people that I've got. But like, if say 60 of my people were in a relationship, like if half of my people, if half of my people were in a relationship, I'd only need like 130 beds. But that's not how that works. So 180 should hopefully be enough. Maybe. We'll find out. Like, it's a bit of a, like, I can't do much about that at this point. If I need more beds, I'll have to throw down some on the ground for them. Yeah, I'm gonna hunt you guys. I'm actually surprised that the bison have stayed here so long. Alright. It's literally just one more day till I can fight this, and a lot of people are mostly okay. There's a couple of people that are pissed off, and depressive trait, somebody ate kibble, somebody's in serious pain, probably because we slapped you around for eating raw food and having a bitch about it. Sleeping in the cold, oh come on. Now they're cold? Yeah, they might be actually. Hold up. How's this? Yeah, that is definitely cool. It's not as cool as the area that's chilled, mind you, but it's definitely, there's a couple of rooms like this where it's accessible on both sides that are colder than the others. That area is not sealed off and it's not air conditioned yet, but we're working on it. So yeah, if they're too cold, I might just bring it up a little bit. I just need it to be cool. I don't need it to be freezing. So let me grab the couple of air conditioners for them. Grab that and that one. Oh yeah, the last one. Okay, let's take it up to just -5, because once summer hits, it's going to be like 20, 30 degrees, right? And they're going to want some kind of like a cutoff on that. It's mostly, as long as it's around about 21 to 24 degrees, they're usually fine. But yeah, people should find their beds by nightfall, and it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I could probably slap a roof up on this soon. The hell is that glistening for? The fuck's going on? I guess it's, I don't know what that is. I guess it's supposed to be moving, because I also have the setting where my plants can sway. I know a lot of people turn off plant sway to kind of like reduce, what do you call it, like the frame rate issue. But I've still got that on. Like, you can literally see like they're all like wiggling around doing shit. Like, just think for a second. I've got like that many colonists, and I've got wiggling plants everywhere across my screen as well. Like, it's going nuts. Low medicine, yeah, that's kind of an issue. Malnutrition, probably because you're in a mental state. You're in an assaulting spree. Starvation, yeah, you're also the same person that's in starvation. We've got people with tattered apparel. Do you guys not set up the, No, we got clothing. We got clothing getting made. Got pants. We do have pants, and we're getting shirts and talks and all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, we've got We have clothes getting made, we just don't have a lot, because we haven't been able to cull a lot of animals. That's the other problem is, because we can't fucking hunt these things. Where is that motherfucker? Alright. Somebody go hunt the Megasloth. That's going to give us some decent meal. As long as it doesn't, you know, attack us, it'll be good food. But yeah, we should have some decent berries and stuff by now. What I want to do is get these all... Yeah, actually, put that up there. They've got enclosed roofs and shit, and I know that this area is lit and stuff, but I'll see about getting some lights built in here. Obviously, like, I need to have metal for that. I've got like 49 metal, probably from the floor getting ripped up, right? I need... Those ones are still crossed off at the moment, that's fine. Is this getting made? Bombay mate, can you do building? No, but silverware can. Can you come over here and just get this area? I'm just going to tell you to like work on all of it, because somebody's moved the turrets down here, and that's great. They should be out of the blast zone of each other. So now I've got like a double layered fucking turret system. They should fight these ones at the front, and the ones at the back should be able to fight them. Then if they explode, that's not going to take out these ones. Please tell me we're not hunting you. Oh, cargo pods. You give me... What is it? Please don't be drugs. Yay, food. Well, that's a fucking nice surprise. I wonder which fucking ally gave me that. I know it would have shown me, I just missed it. Yeah, that was a nice thing. It's almost always drugs. Like, our allies, for some reason, really just love to, like, flick us drugs. Mind you, like, I flicked them, like, really big, like, heavy bedding and all sorts of shit. So, I mean, it's 1 for 1 for the most part. Like, I haven't refilled these for ages because we haven't had the steel spare. Actually, you know what it would be? Is the medical beds that they were destroying earlier. It would be where that steel went. That makes a bit of sense. Hey, there's the thing. There's the fucking hoopstone thing I keep losing. I knew we had one. I want to put this somewhere where I can actually use it, like over here or something. Yeah, I knew we had one. I just didn't know where it went. Apparently it's been tucked in there the whole time. I only have one of those. I need to buy more because I know that people like it, but only a couple of people can use it at a time. Fucking, I knew as soon as I found it. It was in this area, just not quite in the area I was expecting. Tortured artists. That's the other thing too, is a lot of people have got like various negative traits and stuff. And like, they'll all have like their shit fits over time. I'd love to have enough steel, which is kind of like why I want to go kill the mechs, so I can take them out. The other thing too is, let's say don't put the electronics in here, because I'm guessing that's where some of my metal just went. Because I've got 21 metal. Silverware should be building this soon. I don't know if she can build it. Where is she? Oh, hello, Mark. Mate, what are you doing down? Dope, mate. Can you just go and rescue Mark? He's got food poisoning. That doesn't surprise me because we're ripping up the floors in there, so yeah, all the food that's getting produced is probably pretty dodgy. Let's move this in here as well. I guess I have planned to put that there. That fits. That works. So once I've got that in here, the other thing I wanted was lights. Which I think I kind of want to be like this sort of thing about, come on, there. I don't probably have Megasoft Revenge. It's fine. We'll go take a look at that in a second. Let's see if I can get this up on the wall. I thought I had lights put in here, but maybe they were not. Wolverine, mate. Of course you decided to shoot it where the turrets aren't active. Alright. Whale would have a gun. I don't really want to wake her up. I don't know if you guys can get up there fast enough. I think some of you's got a gun. Can you guys go and attack that? I know that Wolverine's not going to get past this thing, but I need him to come down. I need him to try to run past it if he can, because then he'll be running towards people and the hospital. So I don't think Ninjak's got a weapon. No, there goes the turrets. Actually, Ninjak, mate, walk back. If I can get Wolverine to keep moving down a little bit, the turrets will go for him. I can't guarantee that turrets are going to fight him. Oh, bye, Cal. Alright. Well, I guess you guys can go fight it. Wolverine will have a gun, actually. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about Bical and Ninjak. Oh, they're good. Alright, you lot. I guess go back to what you're doing. Are you going to the hospital? Are you, though? Yes. Cool. I just had to confirm that, because sometimes they won't go. Nikki didn't even come over to help. Or Kangaroo. The two people with guns were like, nah, they're good. They're right. And Bical's got 4 hours to get to hospital. He might make it. I'll just have to keep an eye out. Serious pain. It's not a surprise. Hamster's back up in here. How you doing, Hamster? You've been, like, getting up to shit lately. At least they've got plenty of games and stuff to play. That's not why I allowed you in here, mate. If you're gonna just eat the food, guess what? You just got revoked. Get the fuck out. Get out. Yeah, go. Scat. Scream. Fucking bastard. I allowed them in here with the view that they were supposed to be bringing food in to Hall. But I'm like, if they're just gonna, like, you know, come in and have a snack... Mind you, it would have resulted in, like, almost nothing being there. But, like, there's not much that they can, like, bring in and harvest anyway. If I actually allow the Thrumbos in here, that'd be great. But I want them to eat all the various foliage and shit so that I'm not providing food for them as much as possible. At this scale, I kind of can't waste my excess food on them all the time. Like, some of the animals, I obviously need to carry out a piece of food and, like, help train them and stuff like that, and that's great. But beyond that, I can't have them having access to, like, the herding animals. I can't do much about it, right? They'll just be here. Alright, you're in bed. Who's in the area? Amy, Bennett, William, Cody, none of you lot. Not Hex, Slayer, Marjot, Ninjak, nope, not Peters. I'm looking for a medic, specifically. He might be able to do it, but I'm pretty sure he's just a cook. Felicia should be able to. No. Close though, she's doing the hunting and stuff. Tackles, Ray Wolfen. There's a Waivers Gorilla. I reckon E should just be cooking. Yeah, no medical. Got Ray, Emmy. We've got a few people around here. What about Nina? No, not high enough for what's going on with them. But on the other side, you've got Deli, Benico. Deli might be medical. Yeah, there's Deli. Alright, can you go and prioritize tending to Bical? Because he's got like 3 hours. That's why I wanted to find like a heavy-handed like medic ASAP. Because I'm like, 3 hours is not long. It's long enough to grab something, take something, and work on him. If they need to grab a second medical thing, it's not a lot of time to run back and grab it and come back and fix them. So, rice plants died because poison. Yeah, that would be this. Killing it. That's fine. There's so many fucking animals milling around down in this corner. Who is... Is that Ali eating something? Yeah. Of all the things you had a choice of, Ali, the berries was not the thing that you probably should have eaten. It's fine. Look, at least for like the most part, everything's going pretty okay. I think most people should be past the whole... You think so? 2 hours. Alright, we can get a fight on in about 2 hours time. It's finally... Mind you, I don't know how long the fight will go for, but I need this